Hello everybody, I'd like to go through a few problems that involve us solving for x. So let's begin with this first one. X plus 2 all squared is equal to 3x into x minus 2. So what we can do is we could, what we have to do is we have to expand first. So let's expand the left hand side first. So I'm just going to say expand um, left hand side, which is LHS. So this is x plus 2 all squared, which is x plus 2 times x plus 2. And then what we'll do is we'll multiply it out. So we'll say x times x, which is x squared, and then x times positive 2, which is positive 2x, and then positive 2 times x, which is also positive 2x, and then positive 2 times positive 2, which is positive 4. So here we have like terms, so we just add them. So we end up with x squared plus 4x plus 4. So that's the left hand side. Now we do the same with the right hand side. Let's expand the right hand side. Expand right hand side. And this one is a little bit simpler, so it's just 3x multiplied by x minus 2, which similarly we just take the outer term and multiply it by the two inner ones. So we end up with 3x squared minus 6x. So all in all, we end up in its expanded form. We have x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 3x squared minus 6x. So we want to get 0 on the right hand side. So to make this right hand side 0, we must subtract everything that's on the right hand side. So whatever we do on one side of the equal sign, we must do on the other side. So what we end up getting is x squared plus 4x plus 4. Now we're going to subtract what's on the right hand side. So we have negative 3x squared, and we have positive 6x, because to subtract a negative, we have to add, basically. So addition and subtraction are inverses of each other, and this gives us 0. So similarly, we look for like terms. We've got terms with an x there, we've got terms with x squared. So let's just add the like terms. X squared minus 3x is minus 3x squared is minus 2x squared. Positive 4x plus 6x is 10x, and the 4 is alone, so it's just plus 4 equals 0. We notice that each of these guys are a factor of 2, are multiples of 2, so we can divide through by 2, so we end up with negative x squared plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now this is not an easy thing to factorize by hand, so we will use the quadratic formula. So I don't know if you need to memorize this, maybe you'll be given it, but this is it. Let me write it like this. 4ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. We have x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Let me just close the square root there, all over 2a. And this is the quadratic formula. So We just need to plug in these values and be careful with the signs, and we will be fine. So this is our equation here. In our case, a is -1, b is +5, and c is 2. So taking that into consideration, x will be what? So it will be -5 plus or minus 5 squared minus 4 times -1 times 2. All this is in the square root. And then this is all divided by 2 times -1. So we end up with 2 answers, which is expected because it is quadratic. So we have x is equal to -5 plus the square root of 25 minus, or is it plus? Because remember it's a negative times a negative, plus 8 all over -2, or x is equal to -5 minus square root of, we can see 25 plus 8 is 33, we might as well just write 33 there, over -2, and of course here we can just use a calculator. I'll say approximately because we'll round off to 1 decimal place, and the one answer of course is -0.4, and the other one here is approximately 5.4. And of course you can always test these values by putting them back in, but I'm not going to do that now. So that's it for this problem. We'll do the next problem in another video. Thank you. Bye bye.